DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your plenty. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to this week's Marquee Matchups video. Today I'm going to go you through the submissions, the players I've put into the squads on the Marquee Matchups today. And as a disclaimer, as I say at the start of every single video, please do not think I'm trying to say this is the cheapest method. This is the cheapest method for me. Use this as a guideline to potentially help you guys to do it as cheap as possible, looking at players or ratings and stuff in your club. So please don't think I'm trying to say buy these specific players, because it might not be the cheapest way for you, but it was for me. But without further ado, let's get into this. New York Red Bulls versus New York City up first. 1 MLS player, 3 leagues as a minimum, 3 players from 1 club as a maximum, 1 rare player as a minimum. It's going to be at least silver and 75 chemistry. So going into this, use a few more gold players than I'd liked, but again, this is the cheapest way for me. If you have other silver players in your club, then go for it. There is no rating here, so just go for the easiest and cheapest way for you to complete this. Just trying to get a couple of links in here, so I was trying to get the German links and stuff. Just link a couple of players around here. All of these silvers you see are untradables, because I do a lot of bronze pack method and upgrade those into the silver 2 player packs and stuff. So all of the silvers and everything you see here are untradable, as are everything else in the video basically. So submitting that one into a small prime Electrum players pack. So an okay pack, to be fair. If I wasn't using as many rare golds or gold players, I wouldn't be that upset with that pack. But we're going into the second part. We've got Olympic Lyon against Lille up next there. So you need at least 2 players from the Ligue 1, 5 players from the same league as a maximum, players from 1 club at least 3 gold players as a minimum, 74 rating overall and 75 chemistry. Now the rating here is an important one to pay attention to. I went with 5 players from the Ligue 1 and I got 3 players here from Lyon. Now obviously you don't need specifically players from Lyon or Lille, but it was the only French league team that I had 3 players from that I didn't have at least a board in. So I just went with the 3 players that I had. Aouar as well was actually quite a high rating, as is Romero, and really made it easy, as you can see, to just throw in some bronze players. It's one thing I really like doing in things like Marquee Matchups and stuff, as long as it doesn't say min silver like that first one did, is if you go slightly overboard with the rating, it means you can throw in some bronze players. I always have bronze players in the club, again, because I do so much BPM, and it meant I could just throw this guy in for free. Slightly gutted to use Phil Jones, but it is what it is. But yeah, basically I would go with, honestly, if you have a fair few Ligue 1 players in your club, go with 3 players from a specific team from Ligue 1. That's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, go with 3 players from the same bronze team. That's another very, very easy way to do it. I probably have 3 players from one of these Austrian teams, but again, I had the Lyon players. It made sense for me to do that. But realistically, it's a very, very straightforward SBC. Overprice it with golds and then just completely undercut it with those bronze players if you've got the bronze players in your club. Again, mixed players pack, a bit of a stinker pack if you ask me. Only the 1 rare and it's only 4 gold, so I'm not the biggest fan of those packs, but it is what it is. Athletic Club versus Sevilla up next. You need 1 player from either Athletic or Sevilla, so you don't need 1 from each, just 1 from either of them. 5 nationalities as a minimum, 3 players from the same nation as a maximum, 1 rare player as a minimum, 75 rating and 80 chemistry. Now this one here was a bit of a pain in the backside to complete, I will be honest with you. But again, you can see I've gone with the same tactic. Overspend and then completely undercut it, and I could have undercut it even more if I was being really, really picky. Like I could have gone with another League 2 player here and undercut it even more, but you know what, I'm fine with how it is. Again, I'm trying to do this nice and quickly for you guys to get it out as quick as I can. But the player I went with was Gomez, just because again I had about 4 players and I've actually used one of them in the next SBC as well, so but they're all untradeable, so I'm not that fussed. But again, I just went with Liga Santander, picked some players from clubs to get the chemistry. Didn't want to go too overboard with the too many players from the same nation. I just had 3 Spanish, so I knew I was cutting it a little bit thin. So just found a nice soft link on the other side. And then again, literally just picked 4 players from a bronze team, or bronze league, I should say, that I had. Easy chemistry. Just make sure you do mix up the nations a little bit. Obviously, the reason I included Mandy and Ruben Vezo is, again, different nations. So it's nice and easy to make sure you don't mess up that minimum or maximum on nations and everything. So nice and easily done. Small prime gold players pack, again, because I'm using rares, but because, again, they're untradeable, I don't particularly mind it. If they were tradable rares, I'd be feeling a little bit miffed at how much I'm using in there, but because they're untradables, I don't mind. But Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Rb Leipzig up next, and the final part of the SBC. You need at least 1 player from either or. Again, Borussia Mönchengladbach or Rb Leipzig. Don't need 1 from each, 1 from either. 2 players at least from the Bundesliga. 5 clubs as a minimum. At least 2 rare players. 77 rating and 85 chemistry. The player I went with, I had Forsberg. Again, I had a bunch of players from the same leagues, I had about 9 players from Forsberg, so I just decided to use him because he was the lowest rated. Sorry, 9 players from Leipzig. I used Forsberg because he was the lowest rated that I had there. And again, just simple stuff. I just picked plenty of players that get links to each other. It would have been nice to have got a German centre mid there, because then I could have got a bit more chemistry on Stark and everything and mix it up. But that was absolutely fine. Easy chemistry across the board elsewhere. Again, use players you have. What I could have done here again is I maybe could have gone with a random striker if I'd got the chemistry a little bit better elsewhere. Got a random striker in there that could have been bronze. And again, I'm just completely undercutting the SBC, and it would have been even cheaper for me. But this is one of the cheapest ways for me to do it, which is why I've gone with this. So we'll submit this. Gives us a Prime Electrum Players Pack for completing that part of the SBC, and we complete the entirety of it. Marquee Matchups is done, and we get ourselves a rare Electrum Players Pack, which is 6 rares for gold and silvers. So, you know, 12 players, 12 rares, 6 of each. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's get into them now and see if we can get anything from these. I know last time I didn't open them up. This time I will open them up with the video. We'll start with the Mixed Player Pack because I'm not a big fan of those, as I said before. Don't really rate mixed player packs very much, so you just get the one rare, and my rare here wasn't even a gold, so that is an absolute stinker. We got ourselves Aware. I'm not even going to try. Oh, I just did, but I'm not going to try again to pronounce his name because that is an absolute stinker of a pack. Our rare is going to be a bronze. That's a real shame, but he's MLS, so but it was minimum silver. You know what? I think people are kind of ignoring that. We'll see. I'll probably go through and sell a couple of things after, but for now, I'll send everything to the club unless I need to sell it here and now. We'll go with the small prime Electrum. Obviously, we've got the small prime gold, which we'll probably do next. But this is only 3 golds, but 3 rares, 3 silvers. We don't get a walkout. We don't get a board. Bit of a stinker. Last time our packs really did let us down. Hopefully, the packs today can pay out. We get Dally Blind. It's an 82. It's one off the board. Our packs this morning on the rewards were awful. We got absolutely diabolical rewards from packs, so I really am owed something here, EA. You can hook us up with something in the packs right now. We'll go with the small prime next. We'll open that one up, then we'll do the prime Electrum, then we'll do the rare Electrum. Silvers aren't too bad to get right now with the silver SBCs and silver objectives, I should say, sorry, that are out in packs right now. So it'll be interesting to see if any of those silvers do go up in price for that. We get Veghorst, which is an absolute stinker from what is like a 22.5k pack. That really is not good at all. We get Victor Moses, who is obviously now over in Russia. But, mate, I'm not happy with these packs so far. We need something here. You've got to hook us up here. We'll try and nose pack the Prime Electrum. Obviously, doesn't change anything realistically, but if we do, then obviously we say nose pack like OP. It's not a walkout. It's not a board. Packs, you're letting me down. We do get ourselves a comma ball, so it could be a board behind it, but no, my luck, it probably won't be. We get Fernandez. Anything behind this at all? Go on, give us a Mendy. Give us a Ousmane Dembele. That is Yilmaz. Mukiele, I don't think he'll particularly sell for anything, even though those objectives are out. Man, these have not been very good for us at all here in the slightest. We have 1 pack to try and salvage this and make this kind of worth me doing. So far, it has not been worth me doing it at all. Rare Electrum Players Pack. Going to open it. Going to put the controller down. Please, EA. Something from this. That's all I asked for. All I asked for. It's a walkout. Let's go. We do actually get something from it. That is big. It's a regular walkout. Argentina. Right wing. Ah, we get trolled, but it's still Di Maria. It's still a walkout. It's an 87 rated player. Messi would have been sick, obviously. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have sold him straight away. Would have been huge to put into our, like that coin total into our club. I've got a couple of players I'm looking to try and upgrade, and that would have been massive for us. But we get trolled. We get Di Maria. It's better than nothing. Again, it's a walkout. I get Areola as well, a player I haven't actually used this year, but I know a lot of people say is an incredibly overpowered keeper. But I guess Di Maria does kind of save the day a little bit there, because otherwise that was looking absolutely terrible. Stinker central. But he goes for about 15k. I'll probably keep hold of him for now. Probably use him in an SBC if something big comes out. But that, guys, is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video. Comment down below to let me know what you guys got in your SBCs and your packs as well. Again, guideline, please don't think you have to buy every single player here, because it will not be the cheapest way for you. I can't guarantee that. But for now, if you are new to the channel as well, please hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. Turn on notifications as well to be told anytime we upload a video, or indeed go live with the live stream. But for now, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands in a bit.
Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.